Hello and welcome back to some Koi Boy Gaming. We're gonna be trying out a new game I've been really getting into called The Monster Breeder. This is a game where you can breed different different creatures to be able to create hybrids with various traits and attributes, and you fight them in the arena, get more money, and we're gonna try to make the perfect hybrid for each of the different kinds. There's mammals, there's reptiles, and then there's insectoids. So we're just gonna go in here. I've kind of got it somewhat set up to where I want it. Only difference is we are going to be living in the southern territories of the swamps, rainforests, volcanic ranges. You could live in the very center. The climate is just normal there. Nothing crazy. Not too hot, not too cold. We have the freezing province in the north, which is very cold, tends to be on the drier side. But we like it hot, we like it wet. We're going to go down to the southern tropics. Got a nice little flag here, House of Warriors. We can call this. Hmm. We'll just call it the House of Growth. Something simple. Because we intend to grow many different creatures and everything.
This was the golden age of the realm. Gladiatorial combats of
Definitely got some
beasts were
old
never so
school
popular, and month
graphics.
after month, a tournament was held
That's
in
the
one
thing.
of the
It
monster
isn't just about the
arenas.
graphics, it's about
You have decided to
breeding.
try your fortune in this bloody business and carve your path to wealth and fame. Don't underestimate the work to be done.
Mhm.
It's easy to buy creatures from local hunters, but this is only the first step. Raising them costs money, and taming them is sometimes out of reach. Illnesses are common when conditions are not suitable. Pricey potions and magical artifacts are available to strengthen your creatures before they grow up. But only if you can afford the high prices at the annual Guild's Fair. Your grown monsters will fight in the arena and generate revenue, but untamed creatures can only participate in lethal tournaments and often die before you get a return on your investment. You will crossbreed your best monsters and, if you're lucky, offspring will inherit valuable traits.
That's what we're going
You are
for.
free to choose your own path. Whether you keep insectoids, reptiles, or carnivores, you need to learn the art of monster breeding.
Yep. We are going to choose Archer. We'll do something like that. No beard, no mustache. I'm not too keen on really caring about how all this looks. Not worried about crit chance, counterattack, fear of reptiles, mammals, hybrids, shot. Bring down our parry just a little bit. We're going to increase our bow. Our energy. our space is somewhere over here in the nesting station. That's go into getting insects, or we want to go into getting reptiles. I know there's quite a few that one is charge. Not bad. Tractor. We also have like a shock bite. We start off with a hunting beast. Just sitting out here in the courtyard when we're digging inside. He is tame. If he's out in the courtyard, it shouldn't matter at all. He will not run away because he is tame. We got a base right here. Different chambers here. Currently we have our dungeon built which holds monsters. We've got storage. This is flooded. We got a small chamber for eggs, large chamber for bedroom, small chamber for something we can choose. We can choose and we can swap these out however we want. So these are some larger chambers down here which hold more compared to these ones on top. These are smaller. What I'm thinking is I'll move my bedroom to here. Change this over to something else. And probably gonna end up being monsters, but we don't need to worry about that right now. What we want to do is we want to repair a couple of things. First, we are going to repair the large chamber. We'll get right onto that. We'll start building that next turn. This large chamber up here will be open for us to use, and that'll be a nice boon for us. I can also cancel it and choose something else. That is what we're looking at right now. Slave traders can arrive every fall. Slave warriors we can get no wages and do not expenses. Get our treasury. Take out a loan. Our loan will not have to do that. In here with us. These guys live up for 5 years. The rats only for 2 years. I'll kind of go with the stats so good. Their love, their experience, their age, their lifespan, how tame they are, how quickly it takes them to reproduce. Their litter size, they'll have 2. Their abomination illness, this comes into play when you start crossbreeding. Their resilience, you got health, strength, agility, critical chance, perfection, physical protection, energy, endurance, vision, field, and counter attack. And on this side, you've got poison protection, he's got a poison bite with a fight strength of 19, he's got a fear of certain things, if he gets hit with fire, he's more likely to fear, or if he gets hit by fire, reptiles down the line. Maybe we get a female one of these, get that spiny snake. And this is going to be a juvenile. Try chances here. This is a male. Swamp dragon. Male swamp dragon. That's right there. We'll start off with getting the female swamp dragon. Buy that. These guys. Buy both. Drop our cash down a decent amount.
You can buy meat from local hunters. Adding meat as a food supplement provides an attack bonus against a specific class of monsters.
Bonuses to these guys as they grow. As they grow, this is going to be our biggest way to affect their overall stats after they're done.
Increase the food amount to make your creature
Go back to purchase. We're going to buy a couple of meat. We're going to make this guy very much damaging towards reptiles.
when you click the
So as they grow, they'll be in this egg form. Once they hatch, then each turn they'll eat these things that we've got down here, whether they be potions or whether they be meat. Meat will increase their fight against reptiles by 5% per piece of meat. For reptile meat, same with mammals, same with insects, and then we also get human meat. We have to go fight humans in little various quests, like things like caves. We're going to start off with our enemies and a couple of things. We're going to focus on the reptiles. Probably won't try to get to insects. Avoid it. Everything else will just maybe itself. And then maybe later down the line we'll try to focus on getting some look at the top here. We got the map of the realm. This goes to our map. This goes to our base. This goes to all of our monsters. This goes to the enemies in the old keep dungeon cell. We got our eggs and juveniles, which we just have that one egg. We got our commands, which we just have one. He's not giving me anything, so we got a little bit of extra agility, extra action, a little bit of magic resistance based on that. And as they level up, you can actually change what you want them to focus on. Some people get higher points. I'm going to focus on bow. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about the one-handed carry. Just try to get their strength, dex, melee, dodge, number of action points. Give us all of our here. And there's the catacombs. Catacombs is the place where you fight either other creatures or you can fight random combatants here. We're going to start off with a nice little easy combat. We're going to throw in all 3 of our beasts. We're going to get into combat to show you guys what it's like. We're going to fight this man. Alright. This kind of gives you an overview of what the different things are as far as how to combat. Start by kind of bringing our beasts together. And here, this guy's got a little bit more speed, and that really is everything we can do. You got combat speed, which is normal speed or faster. You can follow the enemies, turn the grid on and off, L to surrender, and then the catacomb, which just shows you any distance you leave for combat. Out, they're just slaves. You can exactly survive. But you got to end up put into here and they will not survive. I'm going to put here, I'm moving the face that direction, and I'm going to put this guy right next to me. We're going to hope that these guys kind of run over here using direct swing so we get that first actual swing. Yep. Spin. Alright, start off.
Try to attack your opponent from the flank.
He's weird, so he can't actually do anything. Effectively how combat works. Certain guys have certain other skills. You get a nice little whopping 400 out of that.
Your character is unarmored. Click on the purchase button to buy equipment. One of the
So our first move, we're going to throw everyone else in here and start this combat. Just give you one little hunter buck.
fear can cause.
And we got a handful of eggs from that.
You need a male drag and drop to move the creature.
Let's get a couple of breath tummy on this person. We're gonna actually buy a couple more insect other meats. So we get 4 insect meats, 7 meats. We'll buy that.
You need a male. When you
this person, spread out that bonus damage, depending on who we're
One of the selected
myself in
combatants.
there. We'll use our hunting beast, our Kylo. We're going to start the battle here. In exception, this will auto combat. We're going to fight this manually. I do not want to lose any of our units early on. So let's go here. This guy's next to me. We're going to put our main person and then hit him with high. Luckily with our archer, there is no ammo situation where we have to worry about. We'll put our reptile there. Or start. 3%. Perfect. That's what
Weapon bonus. Play try. Unsanity.
Beat him. We'll have to buy another creature.
You need a male and female creature.
Swamp dragon, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually purchase another. Let's see what we got.
You need a drag and drop to move the creature to another chamber. When you click the next turn button, you need a male. Click on the old key if you want to set the usage of the chambers.
Next, let's get a monster. Let's do the one transfer. Prepare the affecting self. We got our monsters. We got a couple
You need a male and female dragon. Click on the manually once again. On either side, so let's just run up. They're gonna try to try to attack your. Fear can cause loss.
That way we can pitch both. Hopefully these guys aren't able to hit hard. Unstoppable. Turn, counter attack. Now our person over here. We might as well get side. And here, let's turn around. Just a little bit extra cash. And then we can actually face off right here. And these are both not ones that we're going to lose money on, or we're going to lose people on. So we try to go for the Venom Gauntlet. This is a level 2 Poison Spit, Poison Spit. Prepare for battle. Let's get our Hunting Beast. Let's start battle. Looks like we have the auto combat results say we're going to get defeated. Let's see what other ones we got. The Druids.
One of the
Maybe we have a chance of winning there. And because this is an auto combat, I'm fine with just doing the auto results for non-lethal. See that? Hey, I might have take an extra step. These actually pick up well. And
you need a male and you need a male
blacksmiths and their apprentices, but I'm not looking for that right now. Nothing new here. It'll tell you if any of the orphans have restocked their stuff on that left side. Look right down there. We can do a little hunting after this and go hunting some wild animals. But with where we're at, we're not too keen on
Constant Breeders Guild Fair. Buy hybrids, equipment, and potions. You can also sell your market. Build the hatchling's cabin to be able to use. Build the hatchling's cabin to be able to use rune stones and magic scrolls for treatment. Build the hatchling's cabin to be able to use rune stones and magic scrolls for treatment.
It's going to drop our cash quite a bit, but it is definitely necessary. Because the hybrids we can use out there, these are all little hatchling hybrid little ones. One dragon, alligators, and sometimes they'll have really strong creatures you can buy. We also have many potions down here. Blood potions, healing potions. We don't have any crossbreed potions. Okay. Potion shrink, very little side effect. Buy those. Call that here. Next, bell icons. All our cash.
Click on the old key if you want.
Let's actually get these ones. And actually spend the extra cash to make it cheaper. I'm gonna start building that to house our creatures. Especially once they get
You need a male and female creature.
we won't have female hunters.
Click on.
Let's get back into the catacombs.
Try.
Right back at you. Come in here. This side. You should die from that. Perfect. Each time we do this, we get a little bit of cash and a little bit extra money, so it's good to just do the catacombs every turn. Let's see what we can do.
One of the selected combatants.
Save real quick.
One of
Let's start this battle. So we got this little corridor here. Maybe put them here. Fight them right on this little edge. This guy has a bow, so step forward and start fighting. Here, maybe bow shot.
You need a male and female creature. You need
every single time you level up, you get an extra skill point. So getting this early is pretty nice if you have the capability. Let's check out these. So we have open game, not worrying about having to take damage.
one of
Losing our people, so let's get here. Auto combat results victory. Auto combat bad. It's extra money.
you need a click on the old. Click on the old key if you.
Get right back into the catacombs. You guys in here come fight these manually.
Try to attack your. Fear can cause.
Not much money, but it is a little bit of experience. Going to our tournaments. Druids are the only thing, or the open game. Druids tend to get a little bit more. Looks like they get a little more legs. Let's
One of
see. We get a. Let's see if we can hear that.
always you need a male. Build the hatch. Build new buildings, or in
under the monsters, and you can start we'll put all the hunter bugs together. We got our female our male drag him over here, drag him over here. You can actually just straight up without traveling. And here's our chances. So there's a chance of 52 to 61 tameness. Health is generally the same. The strength is not too far off. Agility, no difference in the crit chance, but that insectoid one is freaking battle that can transfer or children. 50% chance of spiny skin or kills a litter size of with this one will take 3 turns to you guys.
try to
experience again. Two more, we can get that extra skill point, which would be really nice for him. Which would be Inferno. Looks like we have a beast of Inferno. Yeah, Emmanuel's is loud. Give us extra money that is lethal or lethal. Let's just see if there's a hybrid. I throw this guy in. Yeah, same number. But if I do this over here, this is a non-lethal. Let's see what we do here. We'll do our same little stretch. Get these guys. Left side. So I want the hunter piece to be the one that outside district. Make you up. Firefighter.
Fear can cause loss of act. Try to attack your opponent from the weapon bonus, Claymore, Slayer Blade. One of your characters is poisoned.
Hit him. He's going down. But he did gain a level up, which is really nice. Get that extra experience on you. Alright.
Build the
One thing we really want from you guys is maybe we want to grab some of this golden bird. Because this is what we make the crossbreed potions out of. I think we're good on it.
Increase the food amount to make your creature a bit stronger. This will raise the upkeep cost as well.
Catacombs. Keep up getting that little bit of cash.
All
We did get a level up. These hunter bugs are going to be more used attacking, so I'm not worried about getting them experience for extra levels.
your character is unarmored. Click on the try to fear can cause be aware of the attack of opportunity.
main character does, then that happens. And you know what? Let's see if we can auto. Yep. Perfect. Prepare for this battle. What is this manual? How far away to go that was.
Fear King weapon. One of your characters is the enemy. Build the hack. Increase the food amount to make your creature a bit stronger. This will raise the up. When you click the
reptile effect. We have reptiles right now. We get some crossbreeding going now. Why don't we need swamp dragon? Let's see. 45.
Your character is unarmed. Your character is related species. When you
a little bit of crossbreeding between insects. Plenty of space out here.
increase
About to get some extra space as far as breeding here soon. What was that last guy we did? Insect. Let's go purchase some
related species. Build new builds. Increase the related species.
All of these to the hunter cabin. The reason I mentioned this is earlier about that restream theory is this sort of abomination sickness. So all of these guys that have potential abomination sickness can start getting hurt. Looks like you do have a male one of these, and I believe they actually have a fire act. That might be a cool thing to breed for insects. So let's start off with the caterpillar.
Increase the food. Increase the food.
Sexual reproduction. Rarely any abominations. Abomination sickness is something that will affect their overall, I believe, lifespan. Decrease that. Abomination sickness actually buy a better bow. But I know I can win that later, so I'm not worried about Good. I'd like to get the efficient, the skilled herbalist, and the expert all in the same line. Everything else I really don't care. Fight that manually. In our swamp dragon, we did get some money for just even participating. Yeah. Let's get some back. I won't worry about the dramatic cloning before it got hey, wandering mage. Try to deal with that guy. Wood's
increase the food. Try to attack your opponent from the flank or fear can cause loss of you can buy meat, fear,
this. Nice little shot right off the bat. Dogs ain't nothing.
Try to attack. Fear can cause loss of.
But we got by.
You have an organ in. You can buy meat. You have an organ. Increase the food amount to make your. You have an. You. You have an organ. You can buy. You have an organ. You have an organ. Increase the. You have an organ.
Extra points doled out. Extra movements. Start working on range. Guild's fair. Alright, good. Get the cannon one in. Let's go with the Center Frost maybe. Chuck, you got a little chunk of change you want to be able to.
Build new buildings. You have an organ in your.
pick up right where we left off, going through the end.
You need a male. You need a male and female. You have an organ in your inventory. You have an organ. You have an organ in your inventory that cannot